Hey team, welcome back. So you'll see that I'm on this page that shows the directions we already went over. How to create Google Drive folders, as well as the organization in those folders. You may have also watched the introductory video where I showed how students have really taken this to the next level with their organization. But you'll notice these directions are very specific with how to label the documents and to make sure that they are shareable with me. The biggest piece of advice I can give for this class and success at Notre Dame in general, as well as life, is making sure you are meticulous about following directions. Slow down, double check, triple check, make sure you are paying attention to detail and following directions. So, you were asked to do this by yourself, starting by creating the bigger folder, which was your last name, first initial, .ndb.20-21. You were asked to create that to be shareable with me and post the link in our Schoology assignment. You were asked in that folder to create 7 folders for each block, following the block, the subject, and the teacher's name. You were asked to save all documents in those folders, in the designated folders. And you were asked to label your documents following this format: last name, first initial, title of assignment, date, and make sure that those are in the correct block folder. Once you were done with that, I asked you to create a journal Google Doc for our class, which is what we will be using to take notes all year. I gave you some examples about how to label that document. You'll see that this is an example for someone in the international class, somebody in the Becoming Notre Dame class, and somebody in the FIT class, the freshman intensive class. Today, we're actually going to use community support and some peer accountability to make sure that we have been meticulous, we've paid attention to detail, and we followed these directions. This will be a graded assignment, and you will be graded as a team. It's 10 points, but you're not graded until the end, after you've already gone through and made any changes you need to make and fixed. We'll be working together. I'm putting you into breakout rooms, and you will take turns sharing your screen. First, go to your Google Drive folders and follow these questions. Is the first folder labeled exactly? And I provide the label. Is that folder shareable with Imazumi, with me? Are there 7 folders inside? Check each folder's name. Are they labeled exactly like the directions shown on page 1? Click through each folder. Are there any documents? If so, are the documents labeled correctly? In our class folder, is there a journal document labeled correctly? And remember, when I say labeled correctly, I just mean the label that we looked at on page 1. And then a bonus question was, are there any folders within each of those block folders to help with organization, like I showed in the video, like a folder for notes, folder for essays, a folder for that kind of thing. Once you have each gone through that, take a pause. Now go over to your Schoology account. Is your big folder, the NDB folder, is that shareable link pasted in our Schoology homework assignment? Go over to the Learning Community discussion post. Have you done one original post and 2 replies to your peers? Does your post and reply or replies follow the netiquette rules around grammar, slang, etc.? Simple things like, is I capitalized when you're talking about yourself? Things like that. Go through together and check. Make any changes that you need. Once you are done with this assignment, you're a star. No. Once you're done with this, you can move on to your homework assignment, which is all around goals. Again, the thing I want to emphasize here is the most important thing you can do is pay attention to detail and follow instructions. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much.